Everyone, this is Eric coming from Kansas again. So I want to do a little update on the Mittleider gardening method process this year. So over the winter, I guess it's still winter, it's snowing outside still in mid-March. Over the winter, I built these basically 18-inch by 18-inch by, I don't know, it's like maybe 3-inch tall growing flats to get some plants started before we put them outside here. And I'll show you what I've got here in a minute. And then also got some tomato plants and one pepper plant growing right there. So that's what I've got going on. Then also growing a couple apple trees here. Started those from seed. So we'll see how those do when we put them outside later this year. But yeah, these boxes are all built from the instructions in the Mittleider gardening book, which I have somewhere. Oh, here it is. I'll go through this book at some point, but this is the book. It's got the instructions on how to build these flats here, and the instructions on how to make the soil, how to water them. So it's not using water. We're using water with a little bit of the fertilizer mix that this book tells you how to make. So you dissolve as much as you can, dissolve the fertilizer mix into the water. See, there's just a little bit of it left. A lot of the fertilizer doesn't dissolve in there. Well, a lot of it's inert material, but that's the watering. So you do this, you're just trying to keep the soil moist. That's what I'm doing anyway. Probably use about once a day I water it. And they tell you to suggest taking one of these, can 15-ounce cans and punching some holes in it, and so then you dip it in the water down there, and just hold it over the plants, and it waters it very gently, so that you don't damage some of these plants. Some of these could be a little stronger. I need to improve my grow light here that I've got. I need to drop it down some more and get some more, but I put these close to the window so they get sunlight also, so I'm hoping that's enough. But so we got some arugula here, we got some peas here. They're bush peas, at least supposedly, but they are stringing out some stuff, looking for something to climb on. And then we got some spinach here. It didn't pop up very well. I can't remember if I used heirloom seeds or if I used stuff from Home Depot, but that didn't. A lot of them didn't pop up. Actually, looks like I'm getting one right there. Just saw that one. And then we got onions over here. About 60% of these popped up. These are all sweet onions here. Well, I guess I can't remember now. Sweet onions here, and red onions up here, I believe. I think I've lost track now, but we'll see when they start growing bigger, hopefully. And then we got the tomato plants here. I got some beefsteaks here. I got San Marzanos here, which are kind of like aroma tomatoes. Yeah, most of them popped up. I'm trying to regrow some, and the ones that didn't make it. And then I got some California sweet, California Wonder peppers here, and then one sweet banana pepper that I'm trying to get to pop up. I had to replant that this morning too. And also, I'm keeping these tomato plants a little bit warmer than just letting them be here in the room temperature. I've got a heating pad underneath here, if you can see that, and this wire is the temperature sensor for that to keep it at the right temperature. And I'll show you the control panel here. see, it's a BN Link brand controller, and it's heating right now. I got it set at 75, I believe. So keeping them up to temp, hopefully enough. They're getting, a lot of those tomato plants getting pretty thick stems there, so I think they'll be pretty good. And planted those apple trees maybe November, December time frame, I think, something like that. Put them in. I put the seeds in the fridge. I did that trick for 3 or 4 weeks, and then planted them in here, and actually had about 6 or 7 seeds, and they got mauled by one of our cats, and these are the 2 surviving ones. So I'm hoping they'll make it when we put them outside. Anyway, that's what I got going on here with the Mittleider gardening method. So I forgot to mention that when I planted these, so this arugula, these peas, the spinach, and the onions, I planted on the weekend or around February 21st. So they've been in here about 3 weeks or so, I think, something like that, almost 3 weeks. And I planted these tomatoes in here about on February 13, 14, something like that. I think the 14th was a Monday. So these have been here about 4 weeks, and all these have been here about 3 weeks. So I forgot to mention that, just so you know. And we'll give you some more updates as they mature, and when we put them in the ground here. And oh yeah, so these plants here, the peas, the arugula, spinach, and the onions are all pretty hardy plants. So actually I'm planning on putting them in the ground after the snow melts outside, hoping this weekend, which today is March 11, Thursday. Hoping this weekend, but we'll see how the outside weather goes. And then I'm planning on planting these tomatoes. I'm not waiting until, I think you have to wait till the last average frost day, which for around here is April 11. So I'll be planting those early to mid-April. And you can see outside I'm building a grow box here in the front of our house. I'm putting some sweet potatoes and beets in there. I just got that kind of lined out there yesterday. So hope you enjoyed the update. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. Grace and peace be with you. Bye for now.